Hi everybody, today I am here with my turtle Terra. And if you have subscribed to the channel and been watching our videos, you will know that we made this video a few months ago where we highlighted why turtles are one of the worst pets you can ever get into keeping and why they are just a nightmare. By the way, we also made a video highlighting the good sides of having a turtle and why you should indeed get one for yourself. But anyways, if you watch that video, you would know one of the reasons why these, and one of the most important reasons why these make bad pets is because of their massive size. Like you get into the pet store and see this cute thing and then you buy it with a small habitat that the pet store promises you that it will stay forever into that, and then it grows into this in a month or in a year or so. And so that was the one reason why these make bad pet. But today we'll be dealing with that problem and looking into 8 turtles which stay small ever forever. They just stay like this forever and they are irresistibly cute and just a fun pet as these big guys. By the way, if you are wondering, no, radiate sliders are too big and they do not make up that list, make into that list, but I just felt we are not holding a turtle in a turtle video, so he is going to accompany us. So the first one on our list is the bog turtle. Bog turtle is the smallest, if not the smallest turtle on this list. They originate in North America and are considered one of the smallest species in North America. They have this big head which is really cute with yellow stripes running almost parallel to their carapace side. It's similar to a radiate slider, just that these stripes are yellow and they are not parallel in a radiate slider. But these turtles, even as an adult, get only up to 3 to 4 inches, which is about this big, which is very small as compared to a radiate slider. Talking about keeping them and the tank requirement is about 2 to 3 feet minimum. And if you want to keep more than one turtle, then you should keep them in separate enclosure. At least that is what is preferred by many, because these turtles are very territorial, and especially males. Males will bite each other a lot, and if you don't want a dead turtle or any casualties, it's better to keep them separate unless you are breeding them. And females can also be very aggressive, so that's something to take care of if you are planning on keeping more than one turtle. The next one on this list is the desert box turtle. The desert box turtle, as the name suggests, lives in deserts, and so technically it's a tortoise rather than a turtle. We covered difference between terrapin, tortoise and turtle in a different video which you can watch after this video. These turtles live in deserts and don't get very big. The habitat requirement for these turtles is about 3 to 6 feet in length and breadth. The next one on this list, which is the third one, is the loggerhead musk turtle. Now these turtles have a pretty big head as compared to their whole body. The proportion, it is kind of out of proportion, which makes them very cute. But they get only 3 to 5 inches in length, which is somewhat a little bigger than bog turtle but still quite small. And they are very cute, and their carapace color now over here it's olive, but it may be deep brown, a little yellow tones, or even complete olive. So the carapace color may differ from individual turtles, but the size remains the same and they only get up to 3 to 5 inches. The next one on this list is the ornate box turtle. Now this is another sort of a box turtle, but this one has very incredible looking stripes on its carapace which run in sort of all directions, and they have red eyes, which is very uncommon and very great looking according to me. The turtle only gets up to 6 inches, which is really small as compared to a radiate slider, but still bigger than bog turtle as we saw. That is why I said bog turtles are probably the smallest turtle you can ever get. But these are also relatively small than most turtles. Uh, but here's the thing: they require a very large area as compared to their size, their small size. Don't underestimate these guys. They are very active and require a large area. And I'm not very clear about how much area they require. From different sources I can get different information, so be sure to do your research about these turtles before you get into keeping them. The next turtle is razorback musk turtle. If you are wondering, musking is a type of mechanism that all these turtles which have musk in their name use. They sort of excrete a very stinky, liquidy thing on your hands, and that is how they get away from predators. So if you are handling a musk turtle which is not really friendly and is scared of you, be ready that your hand will be stinking for a long time even after you wash them. So that is something to be careful of before getting into keeping musk turtles. Even though most musk turtles do adjust to frequent human handling, and they are just alright with it and they won't musk you at all. So if the turtle is not used to handling, he probably will musk. Razorback musk turtle don't get too big, they only get up to 6 inches, and they are mostly aquatic species, so they prefer living in water. So you do not have to provide with a lot of land area for these guys. Usually you will have to provide with a deeper and more water area or a tank for this, and mostly one razorback musk turtle will live comfortably in a tank which is about 20 gallon, which is like 2 by 1 foot or 2 by 1 foot in their length. So the next turtle or turtles on this list are the painted turtle. Painted turtle are very similar to radiate slider. Many people love radiate slider, but they think the radiate sliders are too big. Well, there's an alternative to that, and they are the painted turtle. These include all eastern, southern, western, or whichever painted turtles you can find. There are a lot of painted turtles out there, and they are very similar. These are the most similar thing to radiate slider that you can probably find. Their care is also very similar, and all of the painted turtles get about 3 to 6 inches. And if you want to know more about the care of these turtles, then you can just follow the care guide of a radiate slider, because they essentially live in sort of the same environment and eat the same food. um, so these were the 8 turtles that are small and don't take up a lot of space, and you can keep and have the pleasure of keeping a turtle without having to deal with a thing that is way too large and requires a lot of area. Before anyone runs out to their local pet store to look for bog turtle or a radiate slider for that matter, I am here to let you know that there is more to keeping a turtle than just the length of its carapace. Turtles require time and regular cleaning, and there is a lot more to keeping turtles. So do your own research. Do not impulse buy any turtle just by looking into one video or two. Do your thorough research, otherwise the turtle will just end up in your nearest pond or in bad conditions, or you will just not be happy while keeping a turtle. So do your own research, do not impulse buy any pets. Also take the information that I gave you with a grain of salt, because I am no expert. I am just a person who has quite a year. I have nearly 5 to 7 years of experience in keeping radiate sliders and some other pets like budgerigars and some bugs also. So I am just a person who is interested in turtle, and I am no expert. So do your own research, do not impulse buy any turtles. And if you are interested in keeping pets or plants or the ecosystem as a whole, just consider subscribing to the channel, because I post videos relating to those topics weekly. And yes, that's it. Just subscribe to the channel and do not impulse buy any turtles or any pets.